VAR, video review. What sort of part will that play in the story? Pierluigi Collina, the chairman of the FIFA Referees Committee, saying this earlier. We were told to keep they were told to keep the flag down when there is a tight offside incident. Talking about the linesmen, the assistant referees. There could be a very promising attack or a goal-scoring opportunity. They've got to keep them down, because if the assistant referee raises the flag, then everything is finished.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, it's going to be difficult, I think, for the assistant referees, because their natural reaction normally would be to get the flag straight up if they think. So that is going to be difficult. The best one I've heard, though, with these referees is the VAR officials who are going to be operating it. So they're going to be miles from where the game is. All have to go in the referee's kit, which I just think is bonkers. I mean, like
John Cherry at the Champions League.
You're going to have 4 of these guys sitting in the kit 1,000 miles from where the game is, in some room. I mean, how stupid.
Are they going to wear their boots as well?
That's what Robert said. They've got to
have a little flag with them too.
How stupid is that?
How stupid is this statement?
That they've got to keep the flag.
If you're a linesman, right, you look at whether it's offside or it's not offside. You don't sit and go, well, that's close, it might be, it might not be, I'll just let it go. If you see it offside, you put your flag up, and if you're not sure, you don't put your flag up anyway. They were doing that 20 years ago, by the way.
But isn't this all to do with the fact the goal has to be scored?
Yeah, they can always go back.
To happen.
Yeah, they can always go back to it, because if he doesn't put his flag, or even if he puts his flag and the referee allows it to go and the player runs 1v1 against the goal and scores, and then it's proved offside, they just cancel it out. But what you don't want to do is cancel all the goals. They're trying to make it work both ways. You can cancel goals because it's offside, but you can also allow goals to be scored when it's not offside.
So you're trying to give a little extra advantage to the attacking player.
And I've seen it happen 2 or 3 times in the FA Cup.
Hold on a second. Am I missing something here?
Probably.
Seriously. If you're the linesman and you're looking across the line and you see he's offside, you put your flag up.
We're talking about the ones that are millimetres or just offside.
If you're a linesman and it's a millimetre,
you give the forwards the benefit of the doubt.
So you wouldn't put your flag up anyway.
You give the forwards the benefit of the doubt.
5 years ago, 10 years ago.
You give the forwards the benefit of the doubt, and then if he scores, you can then go back and say it's offside.
That's not my point. My point is, what's the difference?
If he puts his flag up and the referee blows it, and he's
onside,
then he can't score a goal.
If a linesman
is not sure, if the linesman's not sure, cancelling out a goal.
If the linesman's not sure, whether it was yesterday, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if the linesman's not sure, he keeps his flag down. So what's changed because of that?
I've never known
Nothing should have changed.
I've never known somebody get so upset about a flag going up.
It's complete typical nonsense. You know, people outside the game just sticking their nose in, saying something just for the sake of...
I wouldn't say Collina's outside the game, is he?
Well, I mean, anybody that's got them dressing up...
Collina's been one of the best referees in the world.
He's talking nonsense.
I think one of the things they're trying to stop is the flag going up and the defender switching off and stopping.
Right.
They're going to try and let that go, and if it's a goal scored, they then come back and then they'll re-referee it that way.
The only thing guaranteed, by the way,
angry
some numpty is going to be 2 yards offside and the linesman's going to keep his flag down. You can put your bottom dollar.
You're going to get angry about that?
Aye.
This is going to be new for a lot. I mean, we've seen it in the Bundesliga.
By the way, this VAR's going to be great.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask Stuart.
In a bad way.
Do you think it's going to be a positive overall? You've seen it in the Bundesliga.
Every game I commentate on has VAR. And it all depends on the decisions that the VAR makes and the referee makes in the end. If they're not good referees, they're not going to be any better with VAR. In the main, you're going to get most decisions right. I would say 90%.
Well, you'd like to think so.
You'd like to think so. They should do, because they're getting another look at it. But there will still be decisions, and as commentators, we look at a decision and say, I think that's a penalty, and somebody else will say it's not. And there's still that understanding where you're not going to get everything exactly the same.
The other thing is the fans are going to be able to see it at the World Cup on the big screen, but they're not going to see it at the real time that the referees are making a decision. They're going to see it on the screen once the game restarts again.
And that communication of the referee's decision.
So you're going to be watching a big screen with a decision and the game's going on. It's all a bit weird.